Thank you very much for joining me. This is the Military Guna TV, and I solely appreciate everyone who took the time to always log in and tune into my videos. It is really, really appreciated, people. I want to say thank you very much. Now, Theodore Whitmore, the coach himself, had his pre-match press conference, and he spoke about quite a few things. I made like 6 points, and I'm definitely going to go into those 6 points. Now, some of the most noticeable points that I picked up was when he spoke about Leon Bailey, and also that they were already pre-prepared about positive cases being popped up into the camp. So guys, please remember to smash that like button and subscribe to the Military Guna TV and join the military squad. And we're trying to build a great platform here for football in understanding and indulging in great analytical breakdown of football. And we all understand how football operates. So this is a professional platform we're trying to build here. So people, thank you. As I say again, thank you very much, and good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whichever time span you're watching this, maybe on the re-upload or anything. Well, it's not a live, but it doesn't matter whichever times when you're watching this. But thank you very much, people, for tuning in, and I love the fact that you guys are continuously watching and supporting the channel. Much appreciated from the Military Guna TV family. Now, guys, some few key points. Let's start off with the first thing that he said is that we are confident about this game, but we still respect our opponent. And that is a very strong sentiment coming from the coach himself. And I honestly respect that ideology, because in the same sense, yes, you can be confident, but not overconfident. And yes, you can have respect for your team, but not have too much respect. Respect for the opponent, I should say, but not have too much respect for the opponent. Because when you give them too much respect, they will actually tentatively run over you. So I love that he said he acknowledged that they are a good team, but he's confident that the team can get the job done. Now that's the first point. The next point is the players and the technical staff are upbeat about the game. So we know the players are actually in good stead. They are actually the players are in good mindset right now. They understand what is happening, and they are confident. And once the players are confident, I don't see why anyone else should not be. I don't see why anyone else should not be. And I am confident because the players are confident. The coach, the technical staff are confident in the work that they're doing. And the mere fact that they're confident in the work that they're doing, it means that they strongly believe that they have done enough. They have done enough to get the job done. And if that is the case, we are very much positive. And I myself is very much positive about that. So that is the second point that was risen. The third point is this. We were already prepared for anything in the event of a positive case being popped up in the camp. We were already briefed, and they already know the situation, what to do, how to do it. He said he had a squad of 22 to select from, and they have capable, which is the fourth point. They have capable replacement for the person who was tested positive. And yes, because you cannot have a 23-man squad knowing that this thing might pop up at any given point. You don't have a capable replacement. You don't have someone who would slot into that specific area of the pitch, who will not, or maybe you don't want it to be a case in which the drop in quality is so significant that it seems as if the player that is missing is irreplaceable. It is a massive drop, but it's not that as if the player is irreplaceable. So we do know that it's a hard hitting fact, but we definitely have to look past that in some sense. Now, message to the players, because he was asked a question that the last time they played, and the team, he said that the team didn't came out in the second half. Literally, they stayed in the in the dressing room, as I reported quite earlier. He said this is his message to the players. Chemistry, cohesiveness is a big factor going to the next game. So he's banking on the fact that they have already get one game out of the way, which that should have built the moral, the momentum, and also the chemistry and the cohesiveness between all players on the pitch, and get an understanding of the level that they should be, the level that they're at, and where they should take themselves to. So that's what it says. So basically saying that we already know what is to expect from these games. So we should actually come out more prepared. And that is what he's talking about in regards to the cohesiveness, and the chemistry amongst the team. Now, for the last one on Leon Bailey. So the question was asked is that what is the expectations of Leon Bailey? What do they think that should be granted onto Leon Bailey? And is he being put under too much pressure? Now, the coach, Whitmore, said, I don't want to put too many pressure on Leon Bailey, because we should remember that he's coming from a toe injury, because in the same sense, he's recovered. He recovered from that a few weeks ago. He's training well, but we don't want to force too much pressure or apply too much pressure on him. He's a young player, and we know what a good Leon Bailey is like on any given day, on his good day, and we should try to seek to see how we can get out that Leon Bailey on any given day. So these are his thoughts from the questions that are asked, and I strongly believe that these are well answered questions. And I have to be honest, I have to commend Mr. Whitmore yet, because I've heard a few press conferences done before in a long while now, and I was not pleased. But this time around, I'm certainly and really happy in how he's conducting himself in these press conferences. He's asking very good questions, and he's answering politically correctly. And he's giving some good answers, and he is articulating himself really well this time around. And I have to commend him on that. I definitely have to commend him on that. And this maybe it's a bit of media training, but it is doing well, and it's a good look. And I enjoy the fact that our coach looks punctual, looks assertive, and is coming across very eloquently. So I love that. And as I said, from these questions were asked, I thoroughly think that he gave strong stringent answers to those questions, and answers that does not require another feedback. But there's one particular question I strongly want them to ask, is about the Ravel Morrison situation. I haven't heard anything about that. Maybe they were briefed not to ask any question in regard to that, but I'm hoping that's not the case, because we as fans would love to know what is happening with that situation. So people, this is my press conference reaction. These are the few questions that were asked from Theodore Whitmore, and I gave you the answers, and also gave you what I think about them, and also what I think about the press conference with Mr. Whitmore. So people, thank you very much for tuning in. This has been honestly a good one. Hopefully you guys enjoy the show. Massive respect to everyone who consistently tuned in, and I will definitely say that I thank you and I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Make sure that you smash that like button, people, and subscribe to the Military Guna TV. And guess what? Until the next one, I'm doing a watch along for the game later. Make sure you guys are there. And guess what? Peace out. I am out.